Okay guys, welcome back. So we're taking a look at AMD today on Friday, March 15th. Stock is 2.8% up, trading at around 192. So I'm going to zoom out to daily chart and what I have been watching for this name, and we were calling for this pullback. Is it a pullback? Well, people coming in because it was previous resistance 183.50. Yesterday acted as a support, today acted as a support, and it's bouncing above it. So how high can it go from here? Well, we have a local top right there at around, we're not going to look at the 227 because it didn't close at that, where I just like to use closing prices as a resistance points. So 213, that's the resistance I will be watching for AMD. As you guys know, next week, 3-4 days, there's a GPU conference, and a lot of companies are going to be, they can drop some news, they can drop some partnerships, they can drop some new products. So you never know what they're going to announce, okay, during this GTC or GPU conference. So what I was watching even yesterday for AMD, a lot of call buying, and today we still have about 1.5 hours or so until market close. 531,000 calls were traded today, 376,000 puts were traded today, and if just by looking at filtering the orders that came in, a lot of them short term and a lot of people buying calls for March 22nd, which makes sense. They're buying the pre-event calls. 215, 220, 207.50 seems very popular. And of course, there are some who are a little bit conservative coming into June, 220 calls. But 207, 200, 220, 215 seems like very popular. So ultra short dated, and do I think that AMD can go all the way to test its 227 by next week, which would be, let's measure how much of a move this would be for the stock if it does go up, melt up to this level, which is 18%. No, I don't think so. But how I look at it when I trade AMD and many other stocks is basically I look at the average true range. So average true range at the moment for AMD, $9.41. That means this is its range. It has been its range for the past 14 days. That's my settings. So any given day, I can expect this much of a move. So can it test 213? Possible. That's the resistance also. So I'm going to be watching that level. And also implied volatility going into next week, since there's a event, you will be slightly overpaying considering it's short dated. You will be slightly overpaying considering AMD's, like, generally it doesn't trade over 50s either. IV, I'm talking about implied volatility for options. Stock is implying going into next week $13.50 up or down. So that's the range. So let's say if it moves another $13 from here, it would put the stock somewhere around 205. So that's what option market is implying. Okay. So to the downside, well, ideally I was watching this level, but I didn't buy anything. So I don't have any position in AMD. So this is just for educational entertainment purposes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update.